The Elephant's Child by Rudyard Kipling. In the high and far off times, O best beloved, when the world was new and all, the elephant had no trunk.
He asked his tall aunt and uncle, the leopards, why their skin was so spotty.
Why is your skin so spotty? Stop asking questions. You ask too many questions. You're always asking questions all day long.
And his tall aunt and uncle, the leopards, spanked him with their sharp, sharp claws. He asked his tall aunt, the giraffe, why her neck was so long.
Why is your neck so long? Stop asking questions. You ask too many questions. You're always asking questions all day long.
And his tall aunt, the giraffe, spanked him with her hud, hud, hud. He asked his head. He asked his hairy uncle, the baboon, why his arms were so long.
Why are your arms so long? Stop asking questions. You ask too many questions. You're always asking questions all day long.
And his fairy uncle, the baboon, spanked him with his long, long arm. He asked his striped aunt, the zebra, where she got her stripes.
Where did you get your stripes? Stop asking questions. You ask too many questions. You're always asking questions all day long.
And his striped aunt, the zebra, spanked him with her broad, broad hoof. He asked his broad uncle, the hippopotamus, why his eyes were so red.
Why are your eyes so red? Stop asking questions. You ask too many questions. You're always asking questions all day long.
And his broad uncle, the hippopotamus, spanked him with his heavy, heavy foot. He asked his hairy uncle, the lion, why he was the king of the jungle.
Why are you the king of the jungle? Roar!
And his hairy uncle, the lion, stamped it with its strong, strong claw. But still, he was full of insatiable curiosity.
Which means he has ever so many questions.
One day, this elephant's child asked a new question.
What does the crocodile have for dinner?
Then everybody said, hush,
Hush!
in a loud and dreadful tone, and they all spanked him for a long time.
Stop asking questions. You ask too many questions. You're always asking questions all day long.
So the elephant's child went off into the jungle. By and by, he came upon some cocoa birds sitting on a wing of its thorn bush.
Then the Coca-Cola birds said with a mournful cry.
Go to the banks of the great, gray, green, greasy, Limpopo River, all set about with fever trees and fine dust.
So the next morning, the elephant's tail took 100 pounds of bananas, 100 pounds of sugar cane, and 17 melons. And said to all his dear families,
Goodbye. I am going to the banks of the great, gray, green, greasy, Limpopo River. Oh, said about what fever trees who said that was a crocodile has written. Walking, walking, all through Africa. Walking, walking, all through Africa. From Kimberley to Ghana, and back to Ghana. He didn't go to Mozambique because he didn't wanna. Walking, walking, all through Africa. Walking, walking, all through Africa. He traveled to the Congo and visited Congo. He didn't go to Mozambique because he took too long ago. Walking, walking, all through Africa. Walking, walking, all through Africa. From Kingston to Ghana and back again to Ghana. He didn't go to Mozambique because he went to Loca, 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 Joca, Joca, Lama.
At last he came to the banks of the great, gray, green, greasy, Limpopo River, all set about with fever trees, just like the color birds had said. Now you must know and understand that till that very week, day, hour, and minute, this insatiable elephant child had never seen a crocodile and did not know what it was like. The first thing he found were two bi-colored python rock snakes curled up on a rock.
But have you seen a crocodile in these promiscuous parts? Have we seen a crocodile?
Then the bicolored python rock snakes uncoiled themselves very quickly from the rock and spit the elephant's child with their scales and flails and tails. So the elephant's child said goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye.
And soon he came to the bank of the great, gray, green, greasy Limpopo River, and he stepped on what he thought was a log, but what was really the crocodile.
Excuse me, but have you seen such a thing as a crocodile in this time? Come in, the little one, for I am the crocodile. You are the very person I've been looking for all week. Could you please tell me what you have for dinner? Come in, the little one, and I'll whisper.
So the elephant's child sat back. So the elephant's child put his head down close to the crocodile's musky mouth, and the crocodile caught him by his little nose.
I think today I'll start the elephant's child.
At this, the elephant's child was very annoyed, and he said, speaking through his nose like this,
Let go, you're hurting it.
Then the bicolored python rock snakes came down from the rock and said,
My young friend, pull as hard as ever you can.
Then the elephant's child sat back on his haunches and pulled, and his nose began to stretch.
Crocodile pulled, the elephant pulled, to see who was the stronger. The crocodile pulled, the elephant pulled, the trunk got longer and longer.
at last the crocodile let go of the elephant's child's nose. And the elephant's child sat down most hard and started. Then he said, thank you to the bicolored python rock snakes and helped them curl up on the rock again. Then he wrapped his poor long nose in cool banana leaves and hung it in the gray, green, greasy, and purple river to cool.
What are you doing?
child sat there for 3 days, waiting for his nose to shrink, but it never grew any shorter. Then 2 exotic butterflies flew down to comfort the elephant's child. One evening, he came back to all his dear families.
Look who's back. Come here, who's back. You don't know anything about banking, but I do.
And he uncoiled his trunk and knocked to his dear brother head over heels.
Oh, bananas, what is that? What adventure? No. I got a new one from the crocodile. I asked him what he had for dinner and he gave me this. It looks pretty ugly. I don't think so. I have quite candy.
Then the bad elephant's child spanked all his families for a long time. And he blew bubbles in his uncle the hippopotamus's ear while he was dozing after mealtime. uncle the baboon into a hornet's nest. He heaves his uncle the baboon into a hornet's nest. And that hurt him peaches. But he never spanked his uncle the lion because you just don't mess with the king of the jungle. When the elephants saw how useful his new nose was, they went off one by one to the banks of the great, gray, green, greasy, Limpopo River, all set about with fever cheese to borrow new noses from the crocodile. When they came back, nobody spanked anybody anymore. And ever since that day, all the elephants you will ever see, besides all those that you won't, have the trunks just like the trunk of the insatiable elephant's child. We'd like to introduce the members of our cast. The exotic butterflies were played by Brianna Iglesias, Juliet Scancello, the leopards were played by Jonathan Hale, and Valen Curtis.
that? The zebra was played by Ashley Collins. The giraffe was played by Cassie Dorman.
Row 2, please stand. The Cobras were played by Terry McElroy, Andrew Phaneuf, and Hannah Martin. The Rock Snakes were played by Noel Kahn and Evan Strasser. The Crocodile was played by Ryan Texas Miller. His brother was played by Hunter Scott. The Elephant Sisters were played by Lily Saville and Eva Tutu. And the Elephant's Child was played by Tristan Ross. Row 3, the narrators, Lucy Rouse, Anna Therma, and last but not least, me, Matthew Shaw. I'd like to thank our pianist, Mrs. Ensign. Coach Dad, please come up here.
Happy birthday, Mom.
And now a word from our sponsor.
I'm working
Wonderful. Thank you very much once again for allowing me to be part of your families. It's a bittersweet moment for me. A child who always feigned illness so that she wouldn't have to go to school, and went to school to be a physiological psychologist. And guess what? I had many redefined moments. So as I end my career, I thank you for all the wonderful memories, and I wish you much love and laughter and happiness in your life. Salud, dinero y felicidades y amor. Gracias.